On April 30, 2019, I was staying at the Crossroads Hotel in Kansas City. I was there for 2 weeks for work, but with nothing to do over the weekend and no friends in town. At around 9 p.m. I decided to have a drink at the bar by myself. I had just ordered my first beer, I emphasize ordered here. I had not even received the drink, therefore I was not drunk and my mental state was still sober. And a girl tugged on my shirt. She was really attractive, and I was single at the time, so I turned to say hello. She whispered in my ear that the man next to her was being really creepy, and if I would help her out and pretend to be her boyfriend, she would buy me a drink. I will be honest, I thought this was just a line, but I obliged because, frankly, she was hot. But there really was an old man, late 50s or early 60s, rocking back and forth in his chair, eyes half open, clearly 2 sheets to the wind. And he was in a tuxedo. I asked him about the tux and he said that his daughter just got married that day. The wedding party had a room block at the hotel and he was keeping the post-reception tab open at the bar. At this point he started hitting on the girl, we'll call her Rachel, saying how beautiful she was and how lucky I was to have such a beautiful girlfriend and staring at her. I really felt for her, and all women honestly, in that moment. Then Rachel wrapped her arms around my waist and said, "Yep, this is my boyfriend. I love him to death. I'd kill for this guy." The guy rocked back and forth in his chair and then goes, "I get it. I've killed for love before." We looked at each other. I thought I misheard him. I'm sorry, what did you say? I said I have killed for love before. For the next 10 minutes he proceeded to tell us about this supposed murder he committed. It was his ex-wife's boyfriend, from what I could tell. He was divorced, probably reluctantly, his wife remarried, and he got jealous of the guy. How he killed him, with a Glock 37 shot 3 times, twice in the chest and once in the head, and what he did with the body, wrapped the body black plastic bags, went fishing in the lake behind his house one morning and threw it overboard with weights tied to the legs. I could tell he was suspicious of us asking so many questions, so I figured it was time to leave. Then, I was proud of this, I actually got his name. I said, "It was nice to meet you, mister." And he filled in the blank. The next morning I asked the front desk manager, who I have become friends with over the years of traveling there, if there was someone staying there with the name. She said she couldn't give me a room number for security reasons, but confirmed that someone was staying there with the name. I called the Kansas City Police Department tip hotline and told them everything I knew. I have a tipster ID hash and everything. I check maybe once a month or so to see if there's been any arrests. But no dice so far. I really thought this guy was messing with me. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought maybe not. I could totally see someone having this way on their hearts, feeling vulnerable at their daughter's wedding, being drunk enough to feel untouchable and trying to get it off their chest. His one mistake was that I was sober at the time and remembered everything. Send a PM if you know of any unsolved murders that match this description.